Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Liz, your Mopar enthusiast, and today I have a special guest from our LA City GR team, Dejan P. Hey Dejan, how are you? Good. Now go ahead and give us a little spec on this Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. Go ahead and give us the highlights of what makes this car so special.
So yes, Liz, this is the 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk, which is one of the fastest production SUVs on the market, but it's right under $100,000. I mean, you think about that, you got to think about the Urus and also the Bentley Bentayga, which are well over $100,000.
Right.
But just to start to show you some cool features about the Grand Cherokee is the bi-xenon HID lamps, which are actually more brighter than the standard LED lamps. And then the cool safety features of the Grand Cherokee Trackhawk are the pre-collision sensors and also adaptive cruise control. With the adaptive cruise control, it actually comes to a complete stop for you, Liz. So if you're, on the 110 freeway, you know how traffic gets around this time.
So bad.
Basically, if the car in front of you comes to a complete stop, this Grand Cherokee and this sensor here will pretty much notify the brain of the vehicle and come to a complete stop to make sure you don't hit whatever is in front of you.
That's crazy. That is some high-tech technology, guys.
Which is actually one of the key things that Jeep did come out with back in 2016 as one of the major safety features to actually have them stand, I guess you should say, in their own category against other vehicles. Also, too, Liz, have you ever had, dirty headlamps? You had to go over there with a, rag to clean it?
Almost every morning.
You actually have the actual headlight cleaner right here. It's actually kind of like the windshield wipers. It comes out, shoots either liquid or water, whatever one you want, and it cleans it right off for you folks. Also, too, a cool feature about the Grand Cherokee is a lot of people have to take their key out to get into the car. With the Grand Cherokee, this is all you have to do.
Oh.
Basically, open the door just like that. Also, another cool feature for those people who love sounds and spend crazy money like myself. I remember one time I spent $1,500 on a sound system. With the Grand Cherokee, you have a 19-speaker Harman Kardon sound system. You ask, how did they get 19 speakers in there? I don't know how, Liz.
19, that is crazy.
But the Harman Kardon was only found on vehicles such as like Mercedes, BMW, Audi, high-class vehicles like that. But Jeep actually introduced that back in 2017. So now, as you can see, Harman Kardon right here. Also, too, Liz, have you ever had to share your car with people before, maybe parents or so?
All the time.
Cool thing about the Grand Cherokee, you have dual driver setting. With the dual driver setting, Liz, not only does it conform the seat, steering wheel, and also pedals to you, it actually even does the radio presets.
Wow.
So if you want to listen to, 93.5, but somebody else wants to listen to 92.3, it's going to be tuned to you. So basically, when you get in the car, it's all conform to yourself.
That's amazing.
So also another cool safety feature is the blind spot detection. Not only is it blind spot detection, but it's also with the rear cross path detection alert. So if anybody runs behind you, a dog, person, actually Grand Cherokee is going to pick it up, stop the vehicle so you don't hit whatever's behind you. Also, too, for those cold nights for your rear passengers, let me open up the back door. You also have rear heated seats. You also have heated and ventilated seats in the front, but you also have heated seats in the rear, Liz. So if you're, snowboarding, because I see you were snowboarding recently, you and your passengers will have heated seats and also heat, and even the passengers in the rear. And then for those long trips, Liz, you can actually recline the seats.
Amazing. I can just take a nap as I'm going snowboarding.
Also, too, people are trying to figure out how does the vehicle of this stature come to a complete stop. Not only do you have the 4-piston rear Brembo brakes, Liz, but you have the larger 6 pistons in the front that engage more stopping power to make sure you don't hit whatever in front of you. So it's a 60-40 split. So basically 60% of because it's all-wheel drive, so 60% of the power is actually sent to the front, 40% are in the rear. You also have the 295 tires that are wrapped all the way around. They're low profile tires and also run flats. The actual run flats are, you ever ran over a tire, got a small puncture, not only will you be able to still drive on this, you'll be able to drive over 20 miles even with it being flat. Well, not essentially flat, but while the air is still seeping out.
So you'll never be late, technically.
Never be late. You also have your rear sensors here, like I mentioned, basically to help see what's behind you, because you have 3 sets of eyes. The eyes here, backup camera, and also the sensors. What the sensors does, it just displays right there on the actual instrument panel, shows you kind of like overview, like you're looking over the vehicle to make sure you don't hit whatever behind you. Also, too, if you have a lot of groceries, you don't have to worry about opening the hatch.
Nice.
Opens just by itself. You also have your privacy shield here. Say for instance you want anybody to see the valuables that you got. Oh,
there you go. Wow.
Just like that. And then 2.
Talk about privacy.
Yes. So you don't have to worry about anybody trying to see, hey, what's in there.
Right.
Also, too, you have your large storage bin here, but
Why doesn't it have a spare tire though?
Reason it has a spare tire, folks, is say for instance you want to take this out to, you know, Irwindale to go see what this vehicle can actually do. It's actually for weight resistance. So basically it doesn't hold down the vehicle, so it's able to achieve that 2.3 seconds 0 to 60.
Wow, okay, that's a valid reason. Wouldn't you agree?
This Grand Cherokee, there's none other like it. Basically, it's all-wheel drive. The only vehicle that's faster than this would be the Dodge Demon. But we all know the Dodge Demon's 840 horsepower opposed to 707. Cool feature about this too is all you have to do is press the
click of a button.
Comes on down for you.
Wow.
And people will know there's a difference because you have the Trailhawk and you have the Trackhawk. But you can see here, it displays Trackhawk for you, not Trailhawk. So people will know what the difference is, so they'll know you're not driving, you know, the off-road version, but you're driving the performance version.
Wow.
One other cool feature, Liz, that I have to get in the car and actually show you is that the Grand Cherokee can also park itself.
Wait, you're telling me it parks itself?
Not only can it perpendicular park, but it can also back into a parking spot for you as well.
Dejan, you have to show me this.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. The car parks itself, guys. Let's check it out.
Let's go hop on inside.
Yes, let's do it.
Oh, let me open.
Wow, that was amazing. The car does park itself.
Yeah, Liz, that's one of the great features about the Grand Cherokee is in those places where you feel like you might not be able to fit. The parking assist will let you know, hey, it will fit.
That's awesome. It's completely hands-free.
Literally, and then two, another cool feature is the lane departure warning right here. Say for instance, Liz, trying to, you know, keep, you know, straight focus on the road, you might get a little distracted. What the Grand Cherokee does, if you see it's in green, that means you're good. But if you start to drift off a little bit, the car's gonna notify you and actually cut the wheel back to make sure you stay in that straight line, just to make sure the police or highway patrol don't think you've been under the, you know, influence, to make sure you're still going straight.
Wow, this has definitely got some great technology.
Also too, gotta show the great view as well.
Gotta have the sunroof.
Of course, especially enjoy this beautiful California weather.
Wow. So does this go all the way back?
Goes all the way back, but it's a fixed rear glass just to make sure that if you have any kids in the back, they don't get the urge to want to hop out the window. Safety first, always.
Gotta love it.
And also, if you just want to keep it open, but just keep the glass, but not the actual roof open, you can keep the glass open as well to let the sun shine in, but don't have the rays beating down on your head. Okay. Have the UV tint to actually help with that as well.
Awesome. What else?
So basically, to finish up the review, Liz, you actually have some cool features here. You have auto, sport, track, snow, and tow. These are the 5 drive modes that you can actually put the vehicle in. If you're looking to do everyday driving, I would say leave it in auto. Okay. If you happen to go back, you know, snowboarding or somewhere that has little inclement conditions, that's when you can put it into snow mode. What it does is it actually, I can say, adds extra grip and stability to the vehicle to make sure that you're able to control all 707 horsepower of this vehicle. And then you have tow, because you can tow with this vehicle as well. You can tow up to about 8,600 pounds before you overload or stress the vehicle, because this Grand Cherokee is not really tuned to be towing things, but I have seen it, and also with his younger brother, the SRT8 Grand Cherokee.
Thanks, Dejan, for showing us around. Now, I really want to go ahead and feel that 0 to 60. So before we do that, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you soon.
Hold on tight, Liz.
Okay.